What up, guys? Welcome to the channel. I'm back with another video. It is 7 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday. I just pulled up to the gym, about to get a good workout in, but I wanted to drop this video before I go inside. So in today's video, I want to talk about my retirement account specifically, but also I want to show you guys how you can use Chat GPT to at least give you some sort of a snapshot as to where you stand in terms of your retirement if you don't have access to a brokerage account, or maybe you're not investing in your retirement at all. This can at least give you some sort of an idea on how you can use this incredible platform to your advantage. So a few days ago, I was just sitting around the house and I was curious to know what ChatGPT would say about where I stand in terms of my retirement at the age of 43 years old, based on my contributions in both of my brokerage accounts that I'm invested in. And so I want you guys to listen to what ChatGPT had to say about that. But I also want to preface this video by saying you are going to hear some beeps in this video for my own privacy, right? I'm transparent about certain things, but not about everything. So there are some things that I want to keep private. And so you guys will hear, you will hear some beeps on the things that I want to keep censored for obvious reasons. But you still will be able to get the gist of this video and the context and what it's all about. I know there are some people watching this video right now. You guys have never used ChatGPT before. You probably don't know what it is. And I would encourage you, after watching this video, do a little research on ChatGPT. You can use it in a variety of different ways. I use it all the time for various things. It's extremely helpful. It's AI, very intelligent platform. Take advantage of it. But I don't want to drag this video out, so let's go ahead and get to it. Listen to what ChatGPT has to say about where I stand with my retirement.
Let's run a personalized projection based on your real numbers. Your current financial snapshot, age 43. Account, balance, annual contribution, notes. Vanguard 401k, 4% company match, 12,180 total year. Tax advantage retirement savings. Robinhood brokerage. Flexible investment account. Total invested assets. Total contributions. Strong savings rate. Total annual income. You're saving roughly 30% of your total income, which is outstanding. Projection assumptions. Investment growth rate, 7% annually. Reasonable long-term average. No withdrawals until retirement. Retirement age 67. You have 24 years left. Projected growth. Vanguard 401k. Starting balance. Contributing. 24 years at 7% growth. Robinhood brokerage. Starting balance. Contributing 16,800 per year. 24 years at 7% growth. Total projected wealth at age 67. Open quote. 1.8 million to 1.9 million. Close quote. That's in today's dollars, assuming consistent investing and average market performance. If you continue even modestly increasing contributions as your income rises, you could easily surpass $2 million by retirement. What that means for you. Using the common 4% withdrawal rule, your portfolio could generate roughly, open quote, 1.8 million, 4%, $72,000 per year, about $6,000 before taxes. Close quote. Add Social Security, let's estimate $2,500 a month, and you'd be around, open quote, $8,000 to $8,500 a month in today's dollars at retirement. Close quote. That's a very comfortable retirement income. Verdict. You are not behind at all. In fact, you're well on track. You're saving a higher percentage of income than most people ever do. If you stay consistent and avoid major withdrawals, you'll likely retire a millionaire. Comfortably.
All right, guys, so that's what ChatGPT had to say about where I stand in terms of retirement. Now, let me just say this. Of course, things can change, right? We don't know what the future holds. There's always uncertainty out there in the market, but this at least gives me some sort of an idea on where I could be based on my current behaviors and my contributions and things of that nature. Now, the contributions could increase over time or they can decrease. Again, I don't know what the future holds, but I think this is a great tool that you can utilize for yourself. All you have to do, download the Chat GPT app. This isn't a sponsored video at all. I know it sounds like it. But if you download this app, and basically what you do is you just tell Chat GPT where you are. How much do you currently have in your retirement? What are your contributions? If you have any other income coming in, whether it's passive income or whatever, you tell ChatGPT all of that information. Don't leave anything out and try to be as accurate as possible with the information that you're providing to this platform so it can give you somewhat of an accurate number, right? Based on the information you provided. Don't tell it, that you have $500,000 in your investment account when you know you only have $10,000, right? Like, be honest about where you are so you can get somewhat of an honest or somewhat of some honest feedback in return from this particular platform. Again, I think ChatGPT is amazing. It's incredible. And tools like this, resources like YouTube, for example, where you have all of these fantastic YouTube channels out there that are giving great information around retirement, great information around finances and money. These are the things that you guys need to be taking advantage of, educating yourself so you can put yourself in the best position possible when the time comes where you want to retire. And any other thing that you want to put your focus on, whether that's you starting a business, doing a side hustle, whatever the case may be, use these resources to help put you and your family in a better position financially, spiritually, if you're a religious person, in terms of your health, right? You want to get in a better shape. You want to eat healthier. Use these resources. There are good videos. There's some good information about all these different things. We just have to carve out enough time so that we can consume positive information, personal development information, self-help information more than we consume the gossip, the negativity, and things that aren't providing value to our lives. That's what we need to focus on. Focus on the things that are going to make you a better individual. Focus on the things that are going to make you a better person overall. If you do that, you take the information, you apply what you learn, eventually it'll start showing up in your life, right? And those are the things that I try to concentrate on. Those are the things that I try to give my time towards. Sometimes it's hard, but at the end of the day, the things that you prioritize are the things that you focus more of your time on. This video is short, man. I just wanted to share this with you. Again, I know there's going to be some people watching this video that hopefully, even if this video helps one person out there explore this platform, that's what it's all about, right? And so I appreciate the continued support, man. The stock market is down right now. There are going to be a lot of buying opportunities. There are several assets that I'm waiting on to see how far they can come down so I can buy them at a discount. I have money set aside for these opportunities. I hope you guys do as well. When the market open on Monday morning, obviously I'm going to be at work, but I'm not going to just go in. It could drop further, right? We don't know how far the market is going to go down. Last week, it was rough. We had a good week up until Friday. We were up, but after DT dropped the news, it pretty much wiped away most of my gains for the week. But I didn't sell, didn't panic sell. That's what the big money, the big institutions want you guys as retail investors to do, is to sell at a loss so they can pick up your assets at wholesale, right? And then when the market shoots back up, now they're making money and you sold at a loss, locked in your losses, and you lost money. And that's what we don't want to do, right? We don't want to panic sell. I know it's easy to do that when you see your account going down in value. Remember, that's just going down on paper. Until you realize the loss, you haven't lost anything. So keep that in mind. Somebody asked me, well, you know what? I don't want to get into this. I can talk about the stock market all day. I love talking about investing, saving, things of that nature. I don't want to stretch this video out. I'll probably make a separate video about the things that I was just going to talk about. But look, man, I hope you guys have a good day. Have a good week. I'll holler at you guys on the next one. Peace.